Alright, it's been 2 weeks since Jurassic World Dominion came out. I think it's time for a spoiler review. Let's go! Alright, so Jurassic World Dominion. This movie has divided a whole entire fan base. Totally doesn't remind me of another time a certain movie that came out a few years ago. But, honestly, I kind of like the movie. I get the hate, and I do get why it's getting panned. But honestly, I don't think it deserves to be that panned. Like, come on, that's too harsh. Jurassic World Dominion is such a fun movie. I mean, it has all the thrill, it has all the action, it has the characters. Okay, it has the thrill and the action. But I do agree that the locusts, the bugs, do take a majority of the wow and pizzazz from the dinosaurs. Don't get me wrong, we do get plenty of dinosaurs from the Therizinosaurus, Pyroraptor, and the Giganotosaurus. I'll talk about you later. But honestly, it's still lackluster in a few parts. For example, the Giganotosaurus. Colin Trevorrow said that we were gonna see something like the Joker. Honestly, I think the Therizinosaurus acted more of the Joker than the Giga itself. The Giga, all it wanted to do is just chill and relax, and then the T.Rex is like, fuck you, this is my territory. I mean, that really doesn't scream Joker. That just screams an animal. And my other issue is the intro. What the hell happened in the intro? We should have gotten the prologue in the intro. Not this Justice League phone footage. I mean, come on. What was that? We got now this instead of what the prologue is, which is an absolute masterpiece. Like, what the hell happened, man? What the hell? I mean, that intro, it not only did it establish the rivalry of the Giganotosaurus and T.Rex, but it was also a masterful, much better intro, and much better everything about Dominion. But no, what we basically get is a glorified Twitter video, which is... yeah... just nah. Like, it's just there. Like, it's the weakest intro of all the entire saga, honestly. But honestly, I would be lying if I didn't say that the rest of the opening had a strong start. I love seeing Owen hurting the Parasaurolophus. I love seeing Claire breaking out the Nazutoceratops from a facility. All that was wonderful, and I wish we got more of that. And apparently we were, but then they all got all cut. Which is like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the hell? Why? Apparently we were going to get a scene where Owen was surrounded by Rand Delacourt, and then all of a sudden, boof, Blue comes out of nowhere with Beta, and then just snatches all of his evil minions away, and then Delacourt runs away as Owen protects the Parasaurolophus. That was so much better than him just looking at Owen from a binocular, and then the music going, he's the bad guy, woo. Speaking of the music, I absolutely love the music of Jurassic World Dominion. It has bangers. I wish I could play it, but I don't want to get I really do not want to get a copyright strike, so yeah, not gonna play any. But the soundtrack, they are all such a bop. Like, especially the playing in the cycle. Oof, that one's a great one. Speaking of the playing in the cycle, the whole Malta sequence, I absolutely loved it. Sure, it was a bit over the top, a bit Mission Impossible and Fast and Furious and a bit James Bond-ish. But honestly, I would want more of that. Honestly, just give me all of that stuff with Jurassic. Just give me a bit of 007, a bit of Mission Impossible. A little less of Fast and Furious. Please, dear God, don't give us a Fast and Furious crossover. Please, please, please. I can honestly watch a whole 1 hour cut of the black market sequence. Like, it is so interesting to see what the poachers do with the dinosaurs And also, we get the best character of the entire franchise. We got Leonard the Lystrosaurus. Best character of the entire movie. He absolutely stole the show. Leonard is just the greatest of the great. But in all seriousness, Kyla was an absolute standout of the entire Dominion movie. I love Kyla. I really do hope to see more of her in the future of the franchise. I'm not saying that because I met her in Generation Jurassic. No. She's just a fun character in general. And yeah, I just really liked her a lot. And I really wish we got to see more of her and learn more about her. So hopefully we get to do that in future movies. Owen and Claire are basically the same in Fallen Kingdom. I almost said demon. So don't expect a lot with them. They barely get a lot of character development. Their best character development are in the books, but we're here to watch the movie, not watch all the lore, so a bit cookie cutter, but hey, I still like Owen, I still like Claire. Bryce Dallas Howard does a great job at Claire, and honestly, I would not mind her seeing it direct a Jurassic movie. And Chris Pratt as well, he just plays Chris Pratt with a dinosaur in his back. But yeah, he has some of the best sequences in the movie. Like, I love the entire bike chase of the sequence. I can honestly watch that on repeat. Honestly, that whole chase sequence was so much fun. We also get Barry from the first Jurassic World movie. He doesn't play a major role. He's just a CIA agent that's in Malta with the CIA squad that apparently don't know how to use guns, because when they release the Atrocity Raptors, they're like, do we shoot? Nah, these Atrocity Raptors are pretty cool looking. Let's watch them instead of killing them. Kills them. Wait, what? I also want to mention that the laser thing from Fallen Kingdom gets brought back and is handled much more better in Dominion. And if you saw Camp Cretaceous, you know how they want to control the dinosaurs with chips. So it is handled much better here in Jurassic World Dominion. And now that we talked all the entire sequence of Malta, let's talk about Biosyn, which is totally not a parody of Apple HQ and just Apple in general. Now, I know a lot of people are shitting on the movie for like, oh, Dachshund? Really? They got freaking Dachshund in the movie? Oh, that's so lazy. They're scrapping the barrel of the movies. Which, in reality, hey, you read the books? No, they're not, because Dachshund played a huge role in the Lost World book. And what's the whole just jackass in general, dude? Like, it was just a jackass. Well, yeah, he got his comeuppance there, and he gets his comeuppance here. Although I hate the exact timing on when it happens. Let me explain. So we have all the characters. They're running away from the Giganotosaurus. They're running away from everything that's happening in Biosyn. Now, you expect Dachshund's death to be right after the Therizinosaurus, T.Rex, and Giga Battle Royale, right? No, we really get his death almost like in the middle of the finale. Like, not in the finale, but in the middle of the finale, which I do not like. Because when it comes to the Jurassic Park villain deaths, what do they all have in common? They all happen in the end of the movie or around the end of the movie. Not in the middle of the end of the movie. Honestly, if it were up to me, I would have killed Dachshund right after the Giganotosaurus and T.Rex and Therizinosaurus Battle Royale. That's when they should have killed him. That's when they should have done it. Honestly, that would have been a much more better timing to do it. But again, my bias against this franchise gets the best of me, because I would be lying if I didn't say his death was pretty freaking sweet. I mean, how poetic is it that he has the Barbossa can and he dies? He dies from the Dilophosaurus. Like, that is just poetic, because he hired Dennis Entry, who had the Barbossa can, to get the embryos, and he died from the Dilophosaurus, and then Dachshund has the Barbossa can, and he dies from a Dilophosaurus. It's poetic. I love it. And you know what? Speaking of the fight, I want to talk about the elephant in the room right now. I want to talk about our friend right here. Oh, he fell. The Giganotosaurus. And right there is just the perfect way to represent on how I feel about the Giga. He's right there, and poof, he's gone. He's gone. Like, just like that. We get so much buildup of the Giganotosaurus. We see it fight the Rex briefly in the middle of the movie, but then they're gone. Gone. Like, we got so much hype for the Giganotosaurus, but then he does nothing. All he does is sleep, eat, and fight. It's just an animal. He's not a villain. Just an animal that wanted to chill. The T.Rex is the true monster of the movie, because it's like, hey, fuck you. You're my spot. Gonna kill you now. I mean, come on, dude. Really? Really? That's how you're gonna do it? Honestly, like I said earlier, the Therizinosaurus acted more of the Joker than the Giga. I would have much preferred the Therizinosaurus be the main bad guy of this movie. Better yet, the Spina-freaking-saurus. And I'm not saying that because I want a T-Rex rematch. No! Because if the Spinosaurus was there instead of the Giga, well, it just chilling and sleeping wouldn't be that big of a big deal. Because you know why? We've already been introduced to the Spinosaurus. We know its capabilities. So the final battle would have been more consequential is the word. So yeah, Spinosaurus should have been the bad dino of this film, not Giganotosaurus. And I am not saying that so we can get a rematch. I am just genuinely saying that for the sake of hype and everything. So yeah, those are my final thoughts of Jurassic World Dominion. And, well, if you saw my non-spoiler review, then you would know my rating of this movie. But if you have not seen my non-spoiler review, here's my rating. It's still an 8 out of 10. I would still buy this movie on DVD, Blu-ray, and digital once it comes out. Because it's just a fun ride, man. I cannot hate this movie. I just can't. I love it so much. It's just one of those movies that I talk about it and I just hate on it, but I just have so much fun watching it. It's like Transformers. I have a love-hate relationship with it. So yeah, those are my spoiler thoughts of Jurassic World Dominion. And before you go, I have a special announcement to make. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Do you want to win the new Jurassic World Evolution DLC for Dominion? The Biosyn DLC? Yeah, that one. Well, why don't you comment on this video right here, subscribe to my channel, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. This is my way to say thank you for 100 subscribers, and we're already pushing to 200. Like, what the hell, man? Thank you though so much. You really guys have no idea how happy I am. So again, I am showing my gratitude for to you guys by giving away a Steam copy or Xbox only of the new Jurassic World Evolution Biosyn DLC. You guys have 2 weeks to enter. So all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. That's all you really have to do. Again, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys and gals next time. And good luck. Adios!